Hello, everybody, and welcome to your first class of this week. I am so excited that you're here. As you can see in our planner, the lessons that we have going on for this week, your tasks to complete are History Day notes for your A-Day assignment as well as your B-Day assignment. So, last week we started working on this very same document. We started learning about the background of our event for History Day, and we should have submitted two different copies of this very same document with information about what was happening before our event or our person did whatever they're known for, right? So this week we're starting off a little bit different, and that is because we're going to be creating a copy of this new document. The new document looks like this. It has an example at the very top, and I'll talk about that in a second. But what's really awesome about this new document we're going to be using is that all of the sources will be able to be in the same document rather than different documents how we were doing it before. So in our example, we can see the title of the source right here. We see the Encyclopedia Britannica. We have right here in the section, you have to copy and paste the URL for that site. Right here, you have to decide whether it's a primary source. If it's a primary source, you write a P, and if it's a secondary source, you will write an S. The next part, talks about what you're going to do for your notes right here. So it says, put your notes about the article, video, or picture below for information about before, during, and after your event happened or your person lived. Use the following format. So if it's about something that happened before, you will use it in the red. If it's something that happened during, you will do it in black. And if it's something that happened after or something that has to do with the impact, you will write it in blue. So here for this example, we have something that happened before. This example is about Star Wars, but this is something that happened before. It is in the red section. Something that happened during. It is in this black section right here, and this is something that happened after. It is in the blue section. Right here is a reminder, a primary source. It is a source that was created during the time of your event by someone who lived it or witnessed it firsthand. And a secondary source is something that was that analyzes or that summarizes the event. It is written by people that were not there. So what your tasks for today are: number one, you are going to copy and paste the information from this document into this document. And you will make sure to include the title of your source, the URL, if it's a primary or a secondary. Right now, I believe everybody has done a secondary source. Since we focused on before, you will paste it in the before section and you will write it in the red color up here. And you should have two articles. So you should do the very same thing for where it says source number 1 and source number 2. Today, in addition to copying and pasting information from last week, you will add another source. So you will fill out source number 3. So by the end of the lesson, you should have copied the information from last week as well as added one new source into this new document. Make sure that you have one document per group and make sure that that document is also shared with me. And let me know if you have any questions.